In a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived an old Zen master named Koji. He was known far and wide for his wisdom and the clarity of his mind. People came from distant places seeking his guidance. One day, a young traveler arrived at the village. Eager to learn from the renowned master, he approached Koji and asked, "Master, how can I learn to use my mind like you do?" Koji smiled and invited the traveler to sit with him by a serene pond. He picked up a small pebble and held it in his hand. "This pebble," he began, "represents your mind. It is clear, simple, and whole, but often it is disturbed by ripples." The young traveler nodded, understanding the metaphor. Koji continued, "To use your mind effectively, you must learn to still the ripples. Just as a pond reflects the world clearly when calm, your mind can see things as they truly are when it is tranquil." The traveler looked at the pond, absorbing Koji's words. "But how can I achieve such stillness?" he inquired. Koji placed the pebble in the traveler's hand. "Close your eyes and imagine this pebble as your mind. Breathe deeply and let go of all distractions. Feel the weight of the pebble, its smoothness, its essence. As you do, let your thoughts settle like silt in a pond, leaving only clarity." The traveler closed his eyes, holding the pebble. He focused on his breath, letting the noise of the world fade away. After a while, Koji gently spoke, "Open your eyes." The traveler did so, and he looked at Koji, his gaze sharp and clear. "You see," Koji said, "when you learn to quiet the mind, you gain a sharper perception of the world around you. You see things not clouded by judgments or preconceptions, but as they truly are." The traveler felt a profound sense of understanding wash over him. He thanked the master and left, carrying with him a newfound insight. As he journeyed on, he practiced the teachings of Koji. Gradually, he learned to still the ripples in his own mind, finding clarity and peace within himself. He realized that using the mind was not about controlling it, but about letting it be in its natural state of clarity. Years passed, and the traveler became known as a wise and thoughtful man in his own right. He settled in a distant village and opened his doors to those seeking guidance. One day, a troubled soul arrived, carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. He approached the traveler, eyes filled with despair, and said, "I've heard you possess the wisdom to calm a troubled mind. Please, teach me." The traveler smiled, recognizing the same pain he once carried. He led the weary soul to a quiet spot by a babbling brook. He picked up a leaf and handed it to the troubled man. "This leaf, my friend, represents your mind. It flutters and dances with every gust of wind, much like our thoughts. To use your mind, you must first acknowledge its nature." The troubled soul nodded, cradling the leaf gently in his palm. "Close your eyes," the traveler instructed, "and imagine this leaf as your mind. Feel the delicate texture, the gentle weight. Let go of the world around you, just for a moment." As the troubled soul closed his eyes, he focused on the leaf. He felt the subtle intricacies beneath his fingers, and he let his breathing slow. After a while, the traveler spoke softly, "Open your eyes." The troubled soul did so, and he looked at the traveler with newfound clarity. Now, the traveler continued, "Just as the leaf will dance again with the next breeze, your thoughts will return. But remember, they are like the wind, impermanent and ever-changing. Observe them, but do not be swept away." The troubled soul took these words to heart. He returned day after day to the quiet spot by the brook, practicing the art of stillness. Slowly, the storms within him began to subside, replaced by a profound sense of peace. In time, he too became a beacon of wisdom in his community, helping others find solace in their own turbulent waters. And just as Koji's teachings had been passed down to him, he shared them with all who sought his guidance. The wisdom of the pond, the leaf, and the still mind continued to ripple through the ages, a testament to the power of simplicity, stillness, and the profound clarity that can be found within.